Welcome to Sahaja Yoga. I would like to introduce Mark, who will walk us through the process of self-realization and give us a presentation of our subtle system. See you soon.
Hi, Mark is my name. Welcome to Sahaja Yoga. Today you're going to get your self-realization. And self-realization is an actual spiritual event that's going to take place now with an exercise that we're about to do. Okay, so what's going to happen is that you have an energy in the base of your spine here, in the triangular bone, called the Kundalini. This energy is known as Kundalini in Sanskrit, but if you're from a Christian background, you could say it's the Holy Spirit. If you're from an Islamic background, it's the Ruh, the breath of God. If you're Jewish, it's the Ruah. If you're Aboriginal, it's called the rainbow serpent. All the different cultures have understood that there is an activation that has to happen, a second birth, your enlightenment, and so on. And this is what's about to take place for you right now. So this energy is going to rise up your spine, and you're going to feel a cool breeze coming out of the top of your head. And that cool breeze is the proof that something's actually happened. Now, when you look at the old spiritual paintings, for example, you can see the halos around the saints, in the old Christian paintings. That's a depiction of this awakening. If you're a Buddhist, you have a lotus flower on Lord Buddha's head. It's the same thing. If you're from a Hinduism background, it's the waterfall from Lord Shiva's head. If you're from Islamic background, it's the fire coming out of the Prophet's head, for example. There's a lot of old paintings that depict this. So all of these great religions understood that there's a spiritual event that has to happen, okay? And that's what's going to happen today. Now, what happens is that within you, as you can see from this diagram, this is a depiction of your central nervous system. And what happens is that within your central nervous system, you can see we have these, what we call subtle centers. And these subtle centers are along the various nerve plexuses along your spine. There are 6 of them, and the 7th one is the limbic area of the brain, where there's the 1,000 nerves, right? So what happens is that physically, it's your nervous system, right? But according to the Sahaja Yoga subtle system, it's not just physical. This system controls your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical life. Okay? You have 2 sides. You have a left side and you have a right side. The left side is the side of your emotions. It's also the past. Okay? It's the feminine side of you. And according to Sahaja Yoga, if you feel sad and depressed and you get problems of that kind of a nature, that means you have an imbalance on your left side, okay? And you feel it as heat on your left hand. On your right side, this is the side of action. It's your ego. It's the future. It's futuristic thinking and so on. So if you're a very ambitious, driven, kind of dry kind of a person who thinks a lot, then you're prone to be more of a right-sided person and you would feel heat on the right hand. So what happens is that you get a sense of the balance. You can't be in the past. We all know that. That's gone. We can't be in the future. Future doesn't exist. We have to be in the present. And what happens is your hands tell you. You can see the depiction of the fingers. You can see the different colors. And those colors represent, it shows you. So this finger here is your heart chakra, for example. If you have a problem in your heart chakra, you feel it on this finger and this finger. If you have a problem on your Nabi chakra here, which is all about satisfaction and so on, you would feel the second finger. So what happens is that these chakras represent the different qualities or aspects of your character. So as we said, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. It's holistic, okay? And you feel it on your fingertips. So any imbalance you have, you feel. So in the old books, they would say, know thyself. This is how you know yourself. You get to understand yourself at a vibrational level, what we call vibrational level. And then it's like a mirror. You can see yourself, you can cure your own imbalances, because some of these problems will be health related, for example. So if you're diabetic, it's this center here, the second chakra here, this Nabi chakra here, third chakra. If you have high blood pressure, it's this one, for example. And it's all on the right side. It means you're overactive, you're too futuristic. So you can actually alleviate a lot of those problems using Sahaja Yoga. And Sahaja Yoga, there's many, many health benefits with that. So, for instance, we've already done studies on asthma, for example, which is a problem on this center here. So you can actually resolve any asthma or any asthmatic type problems you have using Sahaja Yoga techniques. And that's something for another program. But understand that at the root level, this system here reflects you holistically, okay? So you begin to feel the tingles on those fingertips related to the various imbalances that you have, and that this energy rises up and comes out of the top of your head, and you feel it as a cool breeze, shows you that something's happened, it's been activated. You now enlightened. So if you're a Buddhist, that's your enlightenment. If you're a Muslim, it's your mirage. If you're a Christian, you're born again, because this spiritual awakening is taking place and you get a full awareness of yourself. Okay? So that's the miracle of Sahaja Yoga, but it's very, very simple to do. So what we're going to do today is actually go through the exercise to feel this cool breeze for ourselves. And over time, with practice, you'll begin to understand all of this for yourself. And there's many, many references and resources we can point you towards for that. So we'll do the exercise. It's very simple. Now what you've got to do is you just sit, shoes off, feet on the floor. Okay. Now you've got to put your left hand out towards us, no problem. And we're going to use our right hand to activate the energy. And this right hand we're going to use on the left side of the body. And we're actually going to be placing it just on the positions of the various centers. Okay, we're going to start now. I'll walk you through it so that you understand, you can see, because we're going to close our eyes, right? So start on the heart, put your right hand on your heart. Then we're going to bring it under the rib cage on the left side. So it's all on the left side with the right hand. Okay. Then we're going to bring it into the belly button area. So you can just press in with the heel of your palm into the sort of belly button. Then we're going to bring it back up under the ribs. Then we're going to be on the heart again. Okay. Then, next one, we're going to put it on the corner of the neck on the left side and turn our head to the right. Like this. Okay, we hold it nice and firmly in there. Across the forehead, right, with our chin down. And then across the back part of the head with our chin up. Okay. And then finally, we're going to take the center of our palm and we're going to put it on the fontanelle bone area, which is actually slightly forward of the crown. And we press in, fingers back, press in nice and firmly, and we're going to rotate our scalp 7 times clockwise. And along the way, we're going to say affirmations. Okay, so that's the physical side of the exercise. I'll guide you through it so you can close your eyes now and we can go ahead. Okay, so close your eyes, hands out, put your right hand on your heart. And here in your own mind, you don't have to say it out loud, in your own mind, we're addressing this Kundalini energy as our mother. Okay, she is a mothering energy. So here we can say 3 times inside our own thoughts, Mother, am I the Spirit? Just 3 times. Mother, am I the Spirit? Now we bring our hand down under the rib cage on the left side. And here we can say again 3 times, Mother, am I my own teacher? Mother, am I my own teacher? And now we can bring our hand down into the belly button area. Like we said, press the heel of your palm in near your belly button. And here 6 times, you can ask or you can affirm, Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. 6 times. Now you can bring your hand back up under your rib cage. And here 10 times you can say, Mother, I am my own teacher. Mother, I am my own teacher. 10 times. And now we can bring our right hand across our heart. And now 12 times we can say, Mother, I am the Spirit. Mother, I am the Spirit. And now we can put our hand in the corner of our neck on the left side, turn our head to the right. And here we can say 16 times, Mother, I'm not guilty. Mother, I'm not guilty. And now we can bring our right hand across our forehead with our chin down. And here we just say once, but from the heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Mother, I forgive everyone. You gotta let it go. Otherwise, this area won't release. You have to forgive everyone. And now, with your hand on the back of the head, with your chin up, again, you can just say once, but from the heart, Mother, please forgive me if I've made any mistakes. Mother, please forgive me if I've made any mistakes. And finally, with our hand on the top of the head, the center of the palm, on the fontanelle bone area, pull your fingers back, rotate the scalp quite firmly 7 times clockwise. And each time, just ask, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Mother, please give me my self-realization. Mother, please give me my self-realization. 7 times. Now when you're done, slowly lift your hand above your head about 6 or 7 inches and just see if you can feel a cool breeze coming. So you might have to move your hand up or down, left or right. You just got to find a spot where you can feel that there's a little cool breeze, like someone blowing on your hand. It's quite subtle. See if you can feel that spot. Sometimes it's quite high, and it could be forward or back. So try and find that spot where you can feel the cool breeze. If you're feeling warm, it means that Agya chakra, the 6th chakra there, is still catching. But if it's cool, it means it's come up. Try your other hand as well. Sometimes you can feel it better with one hand than the other, depending on yourself. See, find that spot where you can just feel a little cool breeze. As I said, it's quite subtle, like someone blowing your hand. You might think it's a breeze in the room or your air conditioning or something, but actually, when you move it around, it's just on one spot, so you know it's the Kundalini. Okay, so that's the self-realization exercise. If you haven't felt that cool breeze, you can repeat the exercise if you like. The other thing is that you can just put your hand across your forehead and just say, I forgive a few times, and just sort of repeat it until you can feel it coming up.